you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I only have foundation and powder on right now, and you may know by the title what that means. You guys, today is the big one. Today is the day that we try pretty much all, of the Thrive Causemetics that any human could ever want. So to the uninitiated, I went through a little personal journey about Thrive Causemetics, and had to do with loving their mascara, falling head over heels in love with it. But to catch you up on my personal journey, essentially, I was able to offer $10 off of an order. Anybody can. You have a link on the website. Anybody can refer somebody and they get $10 off and you get $10 off. But as my inbox filled with these $10 off coupons, I started to realize that they won't let you use more than one code on an order, and so I couldn't spend them like money. So I have probably like $800 in $10 off coupons to Thrive Causemetics that I can't give away, because the reason that they exist is because I can already give people $10 off. So a $10 off coupon wouldn't really help. Also, I just kind of got a bad taste in my mouth with their policies, just because usually a cart value pre-discount counts towards free shipping, but theirs is post-discount. So if you don't spend $35 after your discount, then you don't get free shipping. You have to pay for shipping. I get it, you're a small company, but your products are already really expensive, and it put a bad taste in my mouth for a while. But a few of you guys out there have contacted me and been like, this particular product is worth it, or this particular product is worth it, and I'm obsessed with it, and whatever, and I was like, we're doing it. I truly hate my hair today. I have no idea what it is doing. It looks greasy, it looks weird and flat. I don't know. Is that better? Did I make it better or did I make it worse? We will only know in post, and then regrets are futile. So that said, I was inundated with package after package because I made separate orders in order to use as many of the coupons as I could. That does not mean that I got any of this for free. No, this cost me a lot of money, but we are going to go start to finish on a bunch of stuff from Thrive, and we are going to talk about each individual one and their performance, and I have some stuff that I've already tried, stuff that I have not tried yet, and we are going to chat all about Thrive today, so grab a snack. This is going to be a fun one. Okay, so here I am in all my glory. This is with the Lush Cosmetics Camera Stick Foundation, which I am still not done being obsessed with. I'm not sure I'm going to finish being obsessed with it. It is just so beautiful. I don't even have to wear concealer, so I've got that on. I've also got all of my Beauty Counter skincare on right now, which is very exciting. So if you're unfamiliar with Thrive as a brand, their stuff is a little pricier, but A, it's super high quality, B, it's got really nice kind of luxury heavy packaging, and C, the main thing is they donate to a woman in need for every piece of beauty that you buy. So it benefits women who are, surviving or suffering with cancer and things like that. So I mean, there is a greater good aspect here. They are 100% vegan, 100% cruelty free. They really hit all the marks. So like I said, already got my foundation on, already got my powder on. Gonna just get this hair that is just not wanting to show up for work today out of the way. We have 3 compacts here that are all face powder products. We've got the Sun Chaser Blur and Sculpt Bronzing Powder, and I got it in the shade Ray. We have the Cosmo Power Multi-Dimensional Strobing Blush, and that is in the shade Rosie. They do have 2 shades in this. One's more of a brick red, and the other is going to be your very pink with gold shimmer. I'm really fair. I figured this was probably a better shot for me. And then we have the Cosmo Power 3D Strobing Highlighter in Liberty. They have one that's more of a rose gold. I got the pale gold. This was probably the tipping point for me, that they put all of these in a collection together. The 3 of these together is $80. You get $10 off of $70. $70 for 3 products, it's not that bad. And you get 0.32 ounces. That's kind of a lot. I mean, that's, that's more than NARS blush, and that's technically cheaper than NARS blush. And NARS isn't cruelty free. So, very typical of Thrive. This is an insanely heavy package. It's awesome. It feels really, really luxury. It's like they just put weights in it. It's really nice. The only thing that I don't really like is I can't tell these compacts apart. Yes, they have a mirror inside, that's why they don't have a clear lid, but like I just, I have to read the back of them to know which one I'm putting on, and they're all kind of written in this like script, you know what I mean? So I'm just like, what does Sun Chaser mean? I guess that's the bronzer, you know what I mean? And both of these are Cosmo Power, except one has a space and one doesn't. This is nice. I think that this might be sort of what they're moving towards packaging wise, because it has the actual shade on the back of it like that at a glance, and that's your highlighter. So maybe they're gonna do that with the other ones. Don't know. They're a very young company. They are a very, very new company, and so they're kind of rolling things out all the time, and so we kind of roll with the punches on them. I will also say, as an amendment to the last video where it took them over a month to send my mascara to me, I think that was when it first came out, this came in under a week. Not a big deal at all. So let's start with our Sun Chaser. This is the Sun Chaser Bronze in Ray. This is the Sun Chaser Bronzer in Ray, and I think Ray is the matte formula, and then they also have a satin formula. You don't really have to tap your brush off too much on this stuff. It is really creamy. Even if you do get kind of like a big blob on your face, it blends out really easily. And I do love this shade. I love the kind of color impact of it, because you don't end up rubbing all your foundation off trying to get the bronzer to show up or to blend out. And it's really quick and easy. I mean, you can see I'm already managing to get some dimension here. Kind of go under my nose, kind of makes my nose kind of look like it's turned up a little bit. Basically what I do with my bronzer is, if I have like a lot of lighting around my mirror in my bathroom, I'll step back so that I start to kind of cast natural shadows, and then I go with my bronzer in those spots to kind of accentuate them. It's pretty simple. Okay, so my thoughts on this bronzer are that this is beautiful. I really, really enjoy this bronzer. I've been using it every day since I got it. The next one is the Cosmo Power Blush in Rosie, so we're gonna go in with this. This does kind of remind me a little bit of like a NARS Orgasm, because it does have the shimmer kind of sheen to it, but it's not aggressively sparkly. I do like this, and I like that you get it all as kind of a set, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think I'd break the set apart, but as blushes go, it's not necessarily like an undupable product. I will say though, you start to get spoiled on formulas working really nicely. I kind of forgot that everything doesn't always perform really nicely, because these product lines that these people are coming out with, when you catch somebody before they get bought by a global company like a L'Oreal or something, they just put their heart and soul into these formulas. They make sure that they're just tested and tested and tested again. All their people are just taking a lot of pride in every step of the process. That's not to say that necessarily they don't want to once they get sold, but a lot of times, you know, it's just L'Oreal takes over and they kind of cheapen the whole thing. They just make it a lot more of a streamlined process. And so you're going to end up with lower quality products and lower quality ingredients. And so I like to catch these brands when they're new like this, because they really do. You see that they kind of put their heart and soul into these products. And so you do. You get kind of spoiled on that sometimes, where you are used to using products that are just constantly the best of the best. And it doesn't mean it's a Chanel price point, you know what I mean? It's a higher end price point, but you're actually paying for their process, not just for their brand name. Okay, sorry, I didn't even say anything about this. This is the Cosmo Power Strobing Highlighter in Liberty. This is just a really beautiful color. I think that it's interesting that they chose to kind of put so much matte powder in this. So you end up highlighting as if you're highlighting just with a pigment instead of highlighting with a strobe. But then it also has these really nice kind of glittery particles in it. It is a little bit glittery. I used a little bit on my mom while I was in Florida, and the light would kind of catch her face and you could see little bits of glitter. That's not necessarily for everybody. I think it's really pretty, but I do notice it. You know what I mean? It's definitely got little micro glitter in it, not just a satin sheen. So if that's something that you're really like leery of, I would say maybe steer clear. It definitely has that, but I don't really mind it. I think it's pretty. It'll just be kind of over the course of the day, like I was snuggling the dog and then there was like a little bit of like gold glitter on the dog and I was like, oh, okay. But you can see it does, it just catches the light beautifully. All of these are very intentionally made products. Nobody's phoning this in. Nobody's just making a highlighter to make a highlighter. With these brands, you know, they want to make sure that they're making the most out of their R&D dollars, and so they're not going to make a product just to make a product. That's kind of the beauty of buying these small product lines. Okay, so that is the bronzer, the blush, and the highlight all together. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I've been wearing it every day since I got it. Now we're going to talk about Eyebrows. I didn't get any of their eyeshadows, and that is because I really am just not in the market for an eyeshadow right now. I have so many eyeshadow palettes that I love that I'm just not really in the market for like a nude palette like they have. They just have really good everyday palettes, and it's just not really what I'm in need of, and they're not very inexpensive, you know. Plus, I kind of want to try a little bit of the new ones that came from Beauty Counter. I just kind of want to see how they're doing with that formula, but we have the Infinity Waterproof Eyebrow Liner in the shade Audrey, which is just kind of like a medium, cool-toned brown. They do have a very blonde, and then I think that they have maybe one or two others that are just, you know, a lot darker. And so this is for like dark blondes, quote unquote, and I consider myself a dark blonde, not because my hair is dark blonde, but because I have really dark eyebrows for a blonde. So we're gonna go in with this guy. It is a very, you know, tiny liner. You get 0.9 grams or 0.003 ounces. I'm not really sure how that compares to other ones, but I just ran out of my Wander Beauty, so I figured I would go for this guy. This also came as a set with the eyelashes and the eyelash adhesive, and so we are going to be trying those as well. All right, let's see. Who are you? It's a little bit darker in shade than the one that I bought from Wander Beauty, but it's a lot more agreeable of a color than like the Benefit one that I had used in the past. Not to say, you know, I always say that the shade, you can choose your shade, you know, but I think that the blonde, when I saw the picture of the blonde in action, it looked really warm, and I was like, that's not for me. So that's really pretty. That's really pretty. That's really easy to work with. I feel like I can kind of like improvise, you know, I can really have fun with it because it's like the exact same color as my eyebrows, and we'll see in a second how it kind of brushes out with the spoolie. I haven't tweezed I've been in Florida all week, and so I haven't like done some of the, you know, personal maintenance. Like I just shaved my legs in the shower for the first time in a week. And I've not tweezed my eyebrows in a while. Just been busy hanging out with my mom, doing fun stuff. Let's see how she goes with the spoolie. That's pretty. I like it, and it says that it's waterproof, which I don't think that I've ever used one that like ran down my face. I don't think that that's that remarkable of a claim. I like it. We'll see how it looks with my Glossier Boy Brow on top, because I always kind of like to groom. I have kind of longer brow hair, so I like to groom them into place. But it's pretty, it's easy to work with, and I think that it looks really nice. Okay, I'm going to cut away real quick, and I will do my eyeshadow and stuff, and then we will come back and we will talk about lashes. Okay, clearly we have done my eyes except for my eyelashes. We've put a little bit of mousse on my eyebrows, and I did some finishing spray on my face. We're going to talk now about lashes. This is probably going to be the most miserable thing in the world to edit because I suck at putting on eyelashes. You're probably going to see the easy part of it, and I'm probably going to enjoy the difficult part of it. So this is the Thrive Causemetics Vegan Silk Faux Lashes. Use up to 30 times. They said that you can just kind of keep reusing these. They're not cheap. I got the Jackie variety, khaki with a J. And it's classic natural beauty. They're enormous, but they look pretty cool, and I don't know, I just kind of need to get over my like block with wearing fake eyelashes, because I always think that they look really goofy and they look fantastic in pictures. And as you guys know, I'm interviewing products for my wedding, so I'm probably going to end up wearing fake eyelashes at my wedding, but I also don't want to look like, I don't know, like I'm at a drag show or something. So these are really big. These are bigger than my eyes. I'm going to have to cut these down, but this is what they look like. They just have kind of crissy-crossy little guys. And I'm gonna look here in my mirror. I'm probably gonna have to cut away because this is gonna take me ages. I'm definitely not a pro at putting on lashes. That's what they're gonna look like. I'll be right back. Okay, so that was actually relatively painless. These are really nice, high quality lashes. This glue actually acts really quickly. Where did I just put it? Khaki, get your crap together. This is the problem. All their packaging looks exactly the same. Like, yes, that's kind of nice sometimes, but like, I can't tell one tube from another. They're all just the same. So this is their Infinity Waterproof Lash Adhesive. Says it's latex and sulfate and paraben free, vegan, ophthalmologist tested, and obviously it's going to have all of their same like cruelty free, vegan, whatever. And it does dry faster than Duo, so I got to use it like pretty quickly, and I think that the only real thing here is I had to trim them down a little bit, and then I actually twisted the lash just a little bit, just for my eye shape, and I found that that was really helpful. So those are the lashes. They're really comfortable, and now I'm going to put some mascara on my bottom lashes with their mascara. Yet again, guys, all of this packaging is super duper heavy and just luxurious feeling. And that makes my eyes look enormous. Oh my god. There's a little bit of glue in my lashes, I think, and so it made them like really clumpy down here. I'm gonna use a spoolie and kind of comb that guy out. Alright, so that's the eyes. I really like those lashes. I really do. As far as lashes go, I feel like that adhesive, when I did, because girl, I didn't get it right the first time. So when I had to kind of like take it off and put them back on, I felt like the glue wasn't like insanely sticky. It wasn't just like that feeling where you're like, oh cool, I'm definitely losing all of my eyelashes right now. So hopefully, maybe they are kind of a tubing mascara kind of formula too, and maybe when you hit them with warm water, also the glue will come off. That will be cool. I will let you guys know down below how the removal process was. Just check the down bar because I'm gonna, wash it off at the end of my day. So, all right, finally we're going to talk about lips. This is gonna be fun. So, I am going to put on a little bit of a lip liner that is not cruelty free. We're just gonna do it. All right, let's talk lip stuff. We have two lip colors here. So this is the headliner lipstick. I got it in the shade Stephanie, which is a true beige, they call it. And then I got their Lip Mate High Shine Reviving Topper, which does not roll off the tongue. And it is the most gorgeous rose gold situation ever. And if you wear it by itself, it does have kind of a warming or tingling or whatever plumping sensation, which is nice. It is outrageously shiny, but this color is everything. I ended up buying it for my mom while I was in town, sent it to her because it's just, we searched the whole drugstore far and wide, and we tried to find anything that kind of matched for this level of beige that wasn't too pink and wasn't too orange, and it just doesn't exist. And so this is an insane, just uncommon color. It's a little bit matte. You kind of have to work to get the formula going, but it's so pretty on. I'm just obsessed with this shade. I really can go very beigey nude on my face with my skin color and kind of the colors that I went with on my eyes and stuff. It just really plays well with my complexion, and using a little bit darker of a lip liner that's in that same family helps a lot to just make sure that my lips make sure that my lips don't kind of just disappear into the rest of my face, and I would be a-okay to just wear my lips just like this. But for the sake of science, I want to show you guys how the lip topper looks, and it's very, very pretty. I've been using this pretty much all week. You really don't need much. I don't like that like slippery, goopy thing. And I think if you did put too much on, you could kind of get that. I think you can get that with any lip gloss, you know what I mean? Just kind of get like that over glossed look. But look at how freaking pretty that is, you guys. I love it. My hair would just get on board. So my final thoughts here on the Thrive products. I stand corrected, and I also stand with nothing to gain because I have more $10 off coupons than I know what to do with and I will ever use, and I can't give them away, and so I really don't even have like an affiliate code or anything like that on this, but I do have $10 off that I can give you guys in the link below. For the three kind of face powder products, I would stack rank them in terms of must-have. From the Sun Chaser bronzer, which is the prettiest bronzer that I've used in a long time. It's just a fantastic formula. It does an awesome job. It's really easy to work with, and it comes in a matte and a satin. The second place goes to your blush. This is not an undupable blush. I don't think that it's necessarily like, oh my god, run out and buy it, but it's very, very pretty. And if you're buying the set, there's nothing wrong with getting the highlighter. I think that the highlighter is a little bit glittery, but I also don't really mind that, but some people might mind that. The mascara, as usual, is the greatest thing. It is sent from heaven above. Jesus blessed us with this mascara is the greatest thing in the world, and everybody who I have bought it for or who I have told to buy it is absolutely obsessed with it because it is fantastic. I feel like that kind of was already known at this point. The Infinity Waterproof Eyebrow Liner I'm going to continue using. I think it's pretty, but like you guys know, I've never really particularly been disappointed by an eyebrow product. I think I can make pretty much anything work, dark, light, what have you. So for a similar price, we had the Wander Beauty that I just finished, and it is the exact same amount. So yeah, comparable. Very good. Gonna continue using it. Not mad about it at all. The lashes are gorgeous. I could definitely see wearing these to my wedding. They're very easy to wear. They actually have a lot of different varieties. I just happened to choose the one that looked the most natural on the website, but obviously a false eyelash is never going to look completely natural. I would love it if my eyelashes looked like this on the daily basis, just waking up. But I also really love that for the price, at least, these can be worn up to like a month, you know what I mean, up to 30 days. So it balances out the price. And then basically I bought this as a kit, essentially as a set. And that's how it's a really good way to save money on their website, is buying it as a set. So I got the eyelashes, the eyelash adhesive, and the brow pencil all as one. As for the lip products, they will pry this from my cold dead hands. This is the prettiest freaking color ever. I love it. The only thing that I don't like is that this cap doesn't snap on. It's just magnetic. And I've seen that in other product lines. I've seen that in other packaging. But it always kind of drives me nuts because if you go to grab this out of your purse, you'll just grab the lid. The magnet's not really strong enough. And so they've kind of, I think this one needs to go back to the drawing board a little bit. But very typically heavy packaging, very pretty. This is awesome. This is so beautiful. You know, take it or leave it. You might not be kind of a gloss person, but this is a pretty matte formula, and so putting this on top of it makes a lot of sense, and it doesn't pick the product up. It is basically a designed lip topper, so it's not going to kind of like reconstitute the matte lip color and just kind of like pull it all off. So it will just like sit on top. It's very pretty. It keeps your lips feeling really nourished and sort of like nice and movable over the course of the day if you're really like me and not a huge fan of that like matte lip feeling. But this is a very nourishing, creamy matte lip, so I really appreciate that. So, guys, am I mad that I went ahead and splurged and bought all of the things from Thrive Causemetics? No, not at all. I am really happy with these. I think I'm going to use them all up. I'm going to use these all to pan. You know what I mean? These are not going to be the ones that are sitting around that I've just swatched and I'll never touch again. Sorry, Juice Beauty. But I'll be excited to see if they come out with other things like a foundation or a concealer or anything like that. I'd love to see kind of their take on those kinds of items because right now these are sort of the only things that exist. I will say I did not try, and I can if you guys really want me to, I did not try the eyeshadows because like I said, I'm not really in the market for an eyeshadow right now. I didn't do the weird blush cream stick because it just doesn't go with what I do. I have full coverage foundation that I'm in love with right now. It's just not something that is going to kind of communicate with that all that well. It's got that kind of silly brush on the other side. And I just didn't see that as kind of fitting in. I would rather try kind of 3 powder cheek products than a cream cheek product just because I just wasn't sure that that was going to be even something, even if I reviewed it and didn't like it, it's probably because it's not something that I'm in the market for, you know what I mean, instead of it not being a good product. I did not do their matte lip for obvious reasons. So they do have a matte liquid lipstick. You guys know how I feel about matte liquid lipsticks. They're not my jam. They also have a glossy lip color that is a very pigmented, glossy lip color. I'm more of a lipstick girl. I like it to stay put. And we all saw what happened with Juice Beauty. If you didn't, you should go watch that train wreck of a video and see kind of what happens when you put me and a glossy, super pigmented lip color together. It is not pretty. So those I did not do. Also, I didn't try any of their brushes. I'm just not in the market for brushes. They do have some cool stuff where if you are in the market for brushes, they kind of package them together where you can get like one of the cheap products and the brush that goes with it for like a discounted price or something like that. So guys, I will leave my $10 off link down below. Use it to your heart's delight. It doesn't benefit me anymore because I have more of them than I know what to do with and I can't consolidate them and spend them as money. So just live your life. If you have any additional questions about any of these products, then let me know because I'm using them every single day. I hope that I gave you guys kind of the full holistic scope of what to expect out of these products, but if I didn't, I will answer anything that you guys have down below. Guys, if you enjoyed this, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. If you think anybody else might enjoy it, go ahead and share it on your social medias and things like that. We are growing so fast, but I love the people that watch these videos. I love you guys so much, so if you share this with your friends, hopefully they're gonna be just as cool as you know, because I really love you guys. We just hit 3,000 subscribers. It is so freaking exciting. I'm so happy about it. I love this community so much. I can't say enough about it. So guys, if you want to keep hanging out with me on this channel, if you are new, go ahead and hit the button down below and subscribe. I would love it if you did. Hit the little bell. YouTube has quit notifying anybody unless they hit the little bell, and I've got a few people now who are leaving me comments. As soon as I get the notification, they're like, notification squad. I'm like, yeah, girl. All right. I love those people. So, guys, hope you're enjoying the videos lately. I hope that this was as exciting for you guys as it was for me, because it was just generally a rousing success. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.